I got to give them the confidence to do their job, and they do it quite well, and they've done it quite well in every case. And I got to give them the ability, as they deal with each individual case as it moves forward, and we'll make those decisions as it may be.
Director Collins, because the problem with Broom was delivery, unless something changes drastically with his veins or his body, will he likely become the first inmate to die by the backup protocol if his stay is lifted?
I don't know that because I don't know when his execution is. I don't know when any of them are, but I think I got some in December, January, February. I don't know when his is in place, and I don't know that even if he were tomorrow, that he would have an intramuscular injection. We might walk in there this time and the first stick hit a vein and then it holds. So I can't say he would be or he wouldn't be the first. Right behind him.
Is there any reason why you wouldn't just make the intramuscular injection the primary way of doing this rather than bothering the veins at all?
Well, we talked about that, and we stayed with the intravenous method because of the fact that we have people who are qualified to do that. We did have a rare exceptional circumstance with Broom. We believe that they can get the IV vein in. It's a little simpler and faster to do that with 5-pental. And the intramuscular, we developed it as a backup, solely as a backup, not as the primary source. But before we didn't have a backup, so we needed some backup system, so we developed it as the backup, but we'll continue with the intravenous injection.
Do you know how many states have backup?
Well, several states use physicians. The issue there in those states is they have legislation that provides anonymity to physicians, which I can't guarantee here in the state of Ohio. I've talked to fellow directors who use doctors who put in simple lines, and they have that ability because their action allows them to do that and maintain the anonymity. So I'm sure that pretty much everybody has a backup. I don't think anybody has. I know nobody has intramuscular.
Director, I think the next one that would be up would be Ken Byros on December 8th. Although it's under stay now, if that were lifted, would your team, with these new procedures, be ready to proceed on December 8th?
Yes, team, we will have this protocol in place by November 30th. We will train the team and continue to train them as we have in the past. And if that stay were to be lifted, then we'll move forward. But I see another hand over here. Did I not? Yeah.
The way in simple terms is possibly right. Just primary versus so-so that work on pain teacher or blood pumping or physically, like what physically is changing?
I'm not sure I understand. You talking about the intramuscular?
By giving that shot, how does it make it easier?
Well, if we go to an intramuscular injection, elastadam and hydromorphone, that shot in and of itself will be the drugs that.
You're totally avoiding the pain.
Yes. Yes. I thought I seen one more.
Just to make sure I'm clear, the affidavit that you filed today, was that purely explanatory to the court as to what you were doing today, or are you asking the court to give its blessing to this procedure?
No, what we filed today was with the court to say, here we have changed our procedure and here's what the new procedure is, so that they can move forward with whatever action they may take at the court level. But we advised the court through an affidavit from me today that we had changed our protocol for lethal injection in the state.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounded to me like you said before that you're pretty much resigned to the idea that you're probably opening yourself up to a whole new round of litigation here.
Well, everything I do, I open myself up to litigation, so I can't say that for sure, but I suspect there'll be somebody out there who will file some type of action against me for something, whether it be this or some other thing I've done today. Any other questions? All right, well, thanks.